Okay, I'm back. I can you guys hear me? I'm back on YouTube. I decided that I don't know. It could be because I'm streaming to two different places. I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch, and that's why I'm having problems with getting the signal through, and have a lot of drop frames. So I really have no idea what's happening. Uh, Maybe I'm like a dinosaur. I've been trying to figure things out, but it doesn't seem to work. So okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna stream to YouTube. So if you came from Twitch, then I welcome you. If you have been waiting at YouTube, thanks for waiting for me. I'm so sorry. Yeah, things like this, technical issues happened. Uh, hi. Okay, so right, I need to get all this. I have been trying to get this settled since the morning. So stressful, sometimes. Okay, it's fun to share, but sometimes when all these technical issues cropped up, it's crazy. As I said, I've already done the scene over here. So this is a sketch, just a draft. It's a pencil draft, and then I haven't even like can you see like it's empty here? I only have my microphone, which is over here. I only have my microphone and my sketchbook. I don't even have my pen and my other stuff. Okay. So as I said, ooh, what's happening here? Uh, okay, never mind. Okay, as I said, what I'll do here is I will be just give me a moment. Okay, sorry, it took me a while because I went to take my pen and ink. So let's see. Okay, what is this? What is this? Am I still live? Okay. I have to just go in and take a look to see if I'm still live because this is sometimes don't really. Okay, yes, I'm back. Hi, how am I? I'm good. Hi, Lazar. Okay, so this is my can you see? Okay, it's a little bit slow here. So I am going to fill this up with a new ink. I have a new pen over here. It's the Moonman over here. And I'm gonna fill it up with the Super 5 waterproof ink. I'm not sure if Nancy's is still around. Okay, anyway, just say hi to everybody. So I'm gonna use these two pen, this is my syringe to top up the ink, the pen with the new ink. So I got this pen from the China website, which is it's called Taobao. So Taobao is like a Chinese website where they actually sells a lot of stuff, and I bought a few things recently. So this is the pen. It is can you see, like, it doesn't have a cartridge. It doesn't have cartridge inside. There's no converter as well. So what you need to do is you realize that in the center here, no, sorry, when you open it up, this is the barrel, right? So once you open it up, you realize that there is this O-ring. There's an O-ring here that stops. So you can actually fill this whole barrel with ink. You will not need the, I'm not sure if you guys can y'all see? Yeah, so you are not required to actually have this you don't have to have a converter. The ink can be placed inside here. So this is what I'm going to do. And this O-ring over here, and if you put in some grease and you turn it really, if you tighten this while, the ink will not come out from this part. So I have gotten this nib in extra fine. Okay, so let's see. Okay, hoping that you guys can see me because all this morning drama is so unnecessary. Okay, so I'm going to just syringe out. I normally syringe out the inks that I'm using. Let's not use too much. Not much left anyway. I think this ink I have since many years ago, 2015. So it's a 5-year-old ink. This is such a big barrel. Okay, I'm kind of scared. Okay, it's just a little bit. Let's just put a little bit more in, right? It's like so insignificant. So this is the amount of ink that I'm just gonna put in. So this ink is supposed to be waterproof. I think I've used a blue ink in a previous one. The previous sketch, I used a blue color one. And see, I used it around. Okay. No, that's a problem sometimes, when you try to use new technology. So anyway, I like this because can you see can you see this? It's so cool. Like, I have the pen and everything. Can you see? So the ink is already placed inside the pen, and now you post it, right? This is after posting it, and I think I just have to try it out. I'll use a tissue. I hope I hope it works, or else you can use a little bit of water. Oh, look, the ink is going down. Look. Okay, so there you go. Okay, it's already filled, and then I can already start drawing right now. Yeah. Okay, doke. Okay. Right, so I will be using this picture over here. Do I have it? Oh, yes. Okay, so this is the picture that I'm going to draw. I'm gonna ink this first, and then I'll go through with watercolor. Okay, so it's actually a street scene in Korea. So I think it was in Daegu, or is it? I think it's in Daegu. Okay. So last year in April, I went to Daegu, Seoul, Busan, and Jeju. We really enjoyed the trip. It was really nice. I brought my parents there, so they really enjoy it as well. So let's see. I always use my iPad for this purpose. Okay, I hope I can just prop it up somewhere. Do let me know if you can't hear me or if there's any issue. All right, Nancy, are you around? Okay. Anyway, okay. So let's start. I already done like a pencil sketch, but I don't know, the perspective look a little strange. Okay, this pen doesn't seem to pose very well. Hey, okay, so it has been rolling off for the past few times. I'm just wondering why it's doing that. Okay, so now I am going to start to draw. This is my water sketchbook from, where is that? From Bao Hong. It's a China brand, and yeah, it's hot press. So far I think it's okay. I have small issues, problem. I thought the colors are a little bit too muted after I paint it. So I don't know whether it's the color of the paper or what. Yeah, but so far so good. I mean, it's actually okay paper. It's just the color is a little bit dull after it's dried. Yeah. So okay, let's start by drawing the front. Let's see, there are actually a lot of details, so I'm not sure whether I want to do all the details. I might, because otherwise there's really not much, I don't think it's a piece that you can just leave it and let the watercolor does its job. So I might spend more time just drawing it. I hope my watercolor, I mean, sorry, I hope uh my MacBook. Oh, okay. I may need to power it in a while, because currently it's like 63%, and I don't want it to die halfway the stream. So in a while I might just, like, be right back for a while and then just plug it in. Okay, so anyway, if you look at the scene, right, there's just two. I think there's the horizon is over here. Okay, and then I would see as this is one plane, and this is one vanishing point in the center. Okay, and you have to just think of it as two blocks, like one block. So you have to draw the lines this way, and there's one block here. For this is simpler, because you just need to think of it as having the shops like that in a vertical way. Vertical, you think of it like drawing it according to vertical lines. And then over here, because you're standing, you're watching the other side, you're standing on the other side, you will have to look for the vanishing point, and you have to draw out this radiating at this portion. I don't know if you understand what I mean, but maybe next time what I'll do is I can, for complex scenes, or like this kind of scenes that require some kind of perspective, I would put this on, let's say, what is that? I can't do it right now. Okay. Anyway, I'll put it on maybe another program and just show you how I actually look at the scene. So is it still working? So I'm using a okay, the thing about waterproof inks is that they can actually dry up pretty fast, so you have to use them quite fresh. Yeah. Things happen. Oh, thank you. Um, the sketch has not been okay. I hope it works now. Okay, so anyway, I think what I'll do is I'll just spend time just drawing it lah. But then why is it not? I'm using a EF, okay, which is extra fine. Some people just use water. Maybe just give me a moment. Let me put some water so that I can get it out soon. Just give me a little moment. Okay, I'm so sorry. Be right. Okay, sorry, I'm back. So that's my picture. So this is what I normally sometimes do, is I'll just put a little bit of water so that it coax the ink to come out from the pen, because otherwise it will not come out. Of course, yeah, it depends. Some people don't do it this way. I hope it worked this time. No. Ah. Maybe this ink is particularly you see, can you see that it dropped? This one drops off again. The posting, the cap dropped off again. So this ink that I'm using, I think is an Australian, I don't know. It's a red color, magenta, purple color. Ah, and it's not flowing. Why is it not flowing? Why? Give me a moment. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just back. Okay, I think I give up. The pen just doesn't want to work. I don't know why. So can you see that I've been trying, but it just doesn't. This is not acceptable. So I'm so sorry I can't do this with this pen today. I will try to figure out what happened, like why is it like that. Thanks for your patience. Yeah, hi Nancy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that this is like this is a crazy day. Nothing seemed to work. Okay. Okay. Anyway, change my pen to another pen because I don't think I can clean it out so soon. So this is the Lemmy Safari. No, Lemmy Vista. Okay. Hi Nancy. Hi Nancy. Okay, anyway, yeah, this is the Lemmy Vista. I will be filling it up with the pigment ink from Platinum. Okay, I will go and figure out what happened, you know, with whatever that was that I had the Moonman. I think it could be the ink. I'm not sure. So this is the more orthodox way of filling up your ink, meaning you just dip your pen. I don't know if you can see. Just dip your pen inside, and then you just fill it up. Dip it in, fill it up. Yeah, and yeah, then you just clean it off. I'm not even sure if this is actually quite enough. We'll see. So if it's not enough, what I'll do later is I will get some of the do this again. Okay, so in this way you are oh, you know, like things don't happen, bad things don't happen once. Things just happen like in succession, you know, unfortunate events happens in succession. Can you see, like I have this blob of ink on my sketchbook. So this is a warning to all of you. Please do not do this on top of your sketch, okay? Because if you do that, this is gonna happen. Oh, okay. All the misfortune, these unlucky things happening. Let me just go and get more stuff. Where's my tissue paper? Oh, I'm going to die. So I haven't. It's like already half an hour into this whole thing, and then you see it happens in three. Can you see that I have a ink over here? I actually it's gone. I've destroyed my panel. So I have this wooden panel. Use it as a surface for my ink, my drawing. And now it has an ink block. I'm just trying to get it out. Okay, I mean that's the best I can do. So anyway, let's just go back, right? I mean, let's not let's not try to do this. Get this all bothered. You know, sometimes I think drawing, doing things live is pretty challenging, but then it really trains you to think of ways to manage things that happen. You know, when it happens, like, you know, my ink. So firstly, in the morning I had problem with my stream, so I couldn't stream to. I keep getting drop rates. I think it's because I'm using Restream. So yeah, I know, right? I should have. You know, sometimes I know things that I'm supposed to do, but I just don't do it because just because. Yeah, I should have. See, now I have to deal with this. Yeah, so as I was saying, so this morning I was trying to restream. I mean to stream to both YouTube and what you call that, and Twitch. But however, I think because I use a third party software, so it sort of, I don't know whether that's the problem or what or not. I couldn't get. I keep getting a lot of drop rates, and it wasn't. I don't know. I think it's. I would rather not stream to not use it if it causes the drop rates, because then nobody would be able to see the streaming at all, you know. So I decided to drop it and just stream to YouTube because I know Nancy's here. Okay. I know everybody does that. I think I'm just like being impatient because I just want to get my pens inked up for this. But then, you know, yeah, it's okay. I think I can paint it over. I think it should be. I'm fine. I should be able to, yeah, manage it. So as I'm saying, yeah, things happen, and then then now I when I try using a new, I try to fill up a new ink pen, which is the Moon Man, pretty very pretty pen, which I'm planning to use today, but somehow I don't know. It could be the ink, it could be the pen. I can't seem to get the ink out of it. So yeah, so I had to change my plan, and to use the Lamy Safari. No, Lamy Vista. Lamy Vista is the demonstrator version of Safari, I think. Okay, so if you know anime, right? This is actually Chopper. Chopper. Okay, Chopper is the one of the mascots, right? Of One Piece. Yeah. Oh, I see. No, no, no. I don't really have actually. I don't have. I just started out Twitch, but so far I think I have only two. I have a friend there, so I followed her, and then she has a friend who then came in and just and liked and followed me. So I think her friend and my friend and her friend have been really really supportive. Yeah, but it's fine. I think I would rather work on people who I already know, and that it's a relationship that counts, you see, than to start a new one. I think I did it because since I'm already streaming, one of my friend on Instagram just suggested that maybe I should just try, since there's like a streaming population. I mean, that's where people stream, Twitch and everything. But I don't know. I can't decide which one to do, but I think I will concentrate on YouTube for now. Because they are. I mean, anyway, I'm making videos here. Maybe Twitch can wait. I'll see how. I'll try to fix this technical issue. So the last time when I tried twitching, when I tried to do it concurrently, it sort of worked. But then I did get quite a lot of drop rates. So I am not sure. Maybe I need some people who are really good at it to tell me like what I should do, to maybe just give me some advice. And I think I'm not sure if people really watch YouTube for long format videos, because on Twitch people do watch for like 24 hours. Yeah, which I think it's crazy. Yeah, but maybe it has something interesting to talk for 24 hours. And don't the streamers sleep? I don't know. Yeah, but anyway, if that's your profession, of course, just do it then. Yeah, so which is why now I think I'll just concentrate on here, YouTube first, and then once everything I get it all figured out, then I'll think of a way to get back to Twitch lah. No biggies. It's interesting though. Like, I think the concept is quite cute. Like in Twitch, they had all these cute little things that people can donate, and it's pretty fun. Yeah, but actually I'm just looking for just to connect with people, yeah, who are on my channel, who have been supportive, and people who are generally interested in drawing and everything. So no, I'm actually. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, like, okay, watch me like fight a boss, like boss fight kind of thing. I understand. Yeah, I used to game like a lot. I don't know if you know Maple Story. I used to play that like a lot. I play every day, but I'm not really good at it. Uh, I like to watch people play, you know, so I can understand if it's that. Yes, of course, 24 hours. I'm sure. Maybe they could do like let watch me level up to 1,000 in 24 hours, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I believe they would get like a lot of viewers for that kind of thing. But for art, yeah, maybe not, right? Ah, I see. What do you? Oh, you don't play anymore. I see. Okay. Yeah, I don't play so much right now. Last time, as I said, I used to play Story like crazy. Every day I'll play like 4 hours. Then it's really fun, like especially the social aspect of it, because you have friends, you chat about other stuff, and then you talk about things that happen in your life, and there's a lot of social aspect to it, which I really like. And I play a healer, so I really like helping out people, heal them in a boss fight and things like that. I'm not the kind that goes around to show off like how good I am, whether I deal a lot of damage or not. Oh, I can't. This is okay. I'm trying to write down the Korean characters, but I think I have no idea. Okay, just whatever. Okay. Yeah. So as I say, yeah, I used to be able to do stream mobile from YouTube, but because I don't have more than 1,000 subscribers, so I can't do it anymore, because they I think implemented something, and only people with more than 1,000 subscribers can do it like on a mobile phone. I see that as being like pretty interesting. I mean, pretty important if let's say you are doing urban sketching, and you want to stream your urban sketching event or your activity. So yeah, but I haven't. Yeah, but because I don't have enough subscribers, so I can't do it. Yeah, but it's okay. I think I'm not like in a hurry lah to be able to stream. Of course, I would love to get 1,000 subscribers and more. Yeah, but then I'll just let things happen. You can't rush stuff sometimes. If you yeah, you want things to happen naturally, like they call it organically. Ah, I see, Bailey J. Okay, okay. Yeah, maybe I can watch her and see how she does it, because sometimes it's difficult to I think they don't really allow, or they don't really, even like if you're doing Twitch, right? People don't really like it if you do you do it simultaneously on a few platforms, because they think like it's like a betrayal kind of thing, like you're betraying them. Like you're not like focusing on your following on this platform, like yeah, that kind of thing um is frowned upon. So that's what I read. So I don't know how she does it. Yeah, but I think it would be fun. Yeah, I will try to figure it out lah, like how to actually do it. So I choose for this piece. I just draw like whatever I see here. There's quite a lot of details, but none of them really make sense, or like I don't think they make it. It's not very. It's not the pretty stuff. It's just really things that are they are like shop signs and part of the shop and things like that. So Korea is I went there last year with my parents. I brought them there, and we really enjoy the place. Have you been to Korea? Has anyone been to Korea? I would love to go there again. Do you know like the place? It's quite Seoul itself. It's quite hilly, so there are a lot of nice little houses and cafes along in the neighborhoods, and I think it's really interesting to see how people can make their houses in this kind of situation, and it's interesting that you can actually find shops when you think that you're in a residential area, but then you turn a corner and you see a cafe, and I think that's really interesting. So I quite like that place. I quite like Seoul. I really love Busan, because Busan has not the vampires, not the zombies, okay? Because Busan has this cultural village. I think if you watch my video, I think I did post my travel video. So at that time I was still posting a lot of travel videos. But now I've seen stopped, because we can't travel, right? So So anyway, I no more travel videos to make because I can't we can't travel anyway. So I'm attempting to do here. I'm attempting to do like a concave kind of look. I hope it sort of work. I hope. Okay. So yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah, but then I'm sure like there a lot of like Korean stars and Korean singing what do you call that, pop stars who are pretty big in US, like BTS, Blackpink, and I'm sure sometimes they will show things getting more popular and things like that. And it's really interesting. I really like the culture is different. I used to think they are like Japanese, but they're actually not. They are different, kind of different. Get a small shock lah when I went, because the people there are a little bit they're not as nice. They are, yeah, Japanese are super polite. So I used to think that Japan and Korea are so close, right? So I would expect them to be quite similar, but actually not. They are not as polite. Yeah, I would say they are like Singaporeans. I don't know, like, yeah, Japanese are like so polite to a fault kind of thing. uh Food wise, pretty cool. Yeah, army stew and that sort of stuff. And yeah lor, pretty interesting place to visit. And they, yeah, a lot of interesting, they have a lot of interesting things, like their fashion, the thing, their attitude towards beauty. Well, there are a lot of pretty people there. You feel like the ugliest person, you can easily, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh really? Yeah, I thank you, thanks for, I didn't know you watch my Iceland videos. Yeah, K-pop, right? Oh yes, I love all, some of the actors are so good looking. I love Him Bin. I don't know if you know him. He acted in the recent, not recent, I think it's a few months back, Crash Landing on You. Very cute, North South Korea relationship kind of show. Yeah, but I loved him since a long time ago. But anyway, okay, love is a very strong word. Okay, maybe not love lah. Okay, I liked him as a actor. Yeah, so as I was saying, yeah, the people there, you can easily feel like walking in the street like you're the ugliest person on the road, because I don't know, they are also good at makeups and everything, and they dress so well. Ah, ah. Okay, wow, where did he learn Sumian? Is it Sumi, and is it a art form, like a calligraphy, like a Japanese calligraphy? Yeah, Japanese and Koreans don't mix at all. Like some of them are so against Japanese. Um, that I think in one of the recent Korean show, I think it's called the Eternal Monarch. Um, they were so furious when they saw that the crest of that family, the monarch is a crest, like it resembles a Japanese crest, of chrysanthemum crest, and they were like the netizens, they were like so angry about it. So, and I think even for me, I had a very interesting encounter. Okay. uh oh, okay, I haven't watched I've gone through a very interesting encounter with a Instagram friend who actually DM me. He's a Korean. He DM me, and because I did a drawing, I did a drawing of a Japanese flag. I think I didn't know that it was of the imperial Japanese flag. So I think to Koreans, or to him at least, he thought why are you promoting it? Because Japanese, they did a lot of bad things to Koreans during the World War II. So he wrote me so many DMs, and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know, I didn't know that that's Imperial Japanese, and I'm so sorry if I've been insensitive. I didn't take it down, but then I didn't know it had such a big effect. Yeah, yeah, I know. Oh, I love Japanese things also. Yeah, but they're so close, But yet, I think that's how neighbors. Yeah, they are. They are. Like, I think I find like when countries are so close to each other, sometimes they tend to don't agree with each other, or like maybe there's some kind of friendly, unfriendly competition happening. Like for Singapore and Malaysia, we are so close. We always fighting over things. Like, I don't know. I think it's bound to happen. Does it happen for US and Canada? Like, is there some kind of friendly competition happening over there? Because sometimes it's just funny. Like, we need each other, yet we are fighting. But I think for Japan and Korea, they really have a deep history, like a long history behind things that actually happen. And I mean, I can understand, yeah, if I had actually offended the my Instagram friend. But luckily he didn't unfriend me. He just told me like, I think that's insensitive, you shouldn't, please. He didn't tell me to take down the picture either. So I was glad that he didn't insist on these things. Yeah, I know. So I think I should be careful next time. Another one is the Taiwan and China thing. So that was also I went to Japan. I went to Okinawa several years ago with my parents. My dad is he supports Chinese, like Chinese government. So we were in this car, we in this taxi, a cab, and the cab driver, he migrated to Japan from Taiwan. So when he was in a car, he could speak Mandarin, right? So he was just slamming China, because Taiwan and China. So he was just slamming China all the way, and my dad was like, I could see he was just controlling it. Yeah, it is. My dad was controlling, but in the end they didn't fight. So I was glad they didn't scold each other, and didn't my dad didn't like scold him at the end, and the driver didn't throw us out of the yeah, Hong Kong and China as well. But Hong Kong, China is, I don't know. It's more like I don't want to talk about them, because we were supposed to go Hong Kong for our Urban Sketches symposium this year, but because at that time they were having the protests, so they cancelled it. So it was also something that is not pleasant, pretty sad. Yeah, sigh. Maybe we should move on to happier things, right? Sorry that I brought up all these weird political things, you know. So I think, yeah, I have been doing this let me see, how should I approach this? Things are getting so, actually I'm a little my perspective is a little bit off. It's okay, it doesn't matter, it's my drawing. So that's what I always say when my perspective goes wrong. So sometimes when you draw at different timing, you tend to you might get things a little bit wrong, because your frame of mind is different. So better to sketch the same time, draw, paint it. What time is it there, Nancy's? I hope it's not too. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, I think Alvin Mark has to do these because he usually travels quite a lot, right? But recently, because we can't travel, yeah, like even for me, I'm just feeling it like so tired, but yet we can't go anywhere. I'm so envious of big countries like you guys living in US. You could just go to another state if you want to, just to visit. Actually, can you? Are you all being stopped from visiting, going to different states? Are the parks closed? Because I have a friend who actually went to she's staying in Germany, and then she recently visited Salzburg in Austria, and it's so her pictures. I'm drooling at her pictures. The beautiful the mountains, and the grass, and she just camping over there and things like that. Tough. Okay, that's good. That's cool. Yeah, I thought it would be too late for you because I always think that it's what do you call that? I thought that it's about 12 hours away, like our timing. Okay, great to know that you are in no hurry to go to sleep. But anyway, if you feel tired or if you need to go off, just let me know. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, so as I was saying, wait, I'm trying to do this concave thing, right? Okay. Yeah, so we are just sort of stuck. But then recently we open up for our hotels, open up for staycations. So staycations are like, do you have a similar word? Staycation? Oh, 14 days if you travel for 1 day. Oh, also it's the same as us. So you can't travel. Ah, that sucks. That sucks. Okay. Well. So anyway, the hotels open up for staycations, which is like vacation, but you stay in a hotel. And many, I think some of it's quite a lot of Singaporeans like to do staycations, especially those with families, because in a hotel there are things to do. You feel like you're somewhere else, and you feel that you're doing something different, but you're still in Singapore. So if there's any need for you to go back, to whatever you need to do, you can just go back. I don't think you do that. You guys do that, right? What? You mean you're still under lockdown? Wow. Okay, they have since eased it. Like I can go and have a haircut, and in fact, I actually colored my hair, but but the color has all gone. It's all gone. I did like a berry color, red color, but this color's all gone. So I think you have to wait. Like we have to wait for things to sort of improve first, right? Because there are a lot of things. I think the numbers in the US is still pretty high. Not that we are much better. Like in Singapore, we also have a lot of cases, but there are a lot of them are like confined to the foreign workers. So I don't know. I see a lot of Singaporeans not so concerned. Just go out, and so crowded like for the past few days. So I think initially when it started opening up, oh yeah, oh, I think if you can stay at home, just stay at home. Like, yeah, things can wait then. Things can wait. It's more important to keep yourself safe, especially if there are like old people, or like if you can't, like I think it's just dangerous sometimes if you just go out like that without thinking too much. Yeah, there's always time for play, when everything is sort of more settled. Yeah. Yeah. So if I am drawing this lady here, one of one of the my tour mates. So we went on a guided tour, and she's one of the ladies who were there, and she's really quite a cute person. Yeah. So that's her husband in front of her. I will draw the husband in later. So I don't know if you know. Oh no, I forgot his name. There's a Korean artist who's really good at this kind of drawing. where he does like all these street scenes, and he does this kind of inking in a dynamic fashion. I think it's Dong Hyu Kim or something. I'm not exactly sure what is his name. Maybe I could just do a check later. Yeah, but he's really good at this. Yeah, and I'm not copying. Okay, I'm just trying to see how best I can present the scene, because it has so much. There's so much information, like so much details. And I think if I were to do it properly, right, I just gonna spend the whole day just drawing all these details. I have until 12 o'clock. What time is it now? Yeah, right. Oh no. How long will you be shut down for? Like, is there like a limit? Like they will shut down for another maybe few weeks or so? That's good for you. I think luckily we have all these internet and everything, so that we can still follow up. We can follow what other friends are doing. We can attend classes on Zoom. Have you been using those things? In my I actually I have a full-time job, so on my job I had to use Zoom and WebEx. I don't really like them, yeah, but it's essential now that we have to use. I would foresee, like, I'm still working from home, so I would foresee in the future this is something that we will have to get accustomed to, working from home and everything. Yeah. I don't really mind working from home because I'm close to my dogs. I have two dogs. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Yeah, those things are quite fun. I mean, Zoom. You do like sometimes even my Sketcher friends, we have everybody. Just I think even now they're actually doing it right now, the Zoom sketch. So we actually meet up on Zoom, and then we just chat on Zoom and we just draw, which is actually quite fun. And you can choose not to speak if you don't want to. So it's pretty flexible. Like if you, let's say you're meeting up with someone face to face, right? Sometimes it will be kind of awkward if you just want to concentrate on, for example, if you are sketching, right? If you want to concentrate on sketching, some people will just be talking and talking and talking, and you can't, you just need to listen to them if they choose to sketch next to you. Yeah, but then for the Zoom sketch, sometimes you can just off your microphone, and you just do it, and nobody will say anything, because we all know that it's okay to off your microphone and do your own things, but yet we still get to see each other. So that's the interesting part. Like, you can chat if there's anything that you want to talk about. So that's quite fun. So is there somewhere that you can do it? Oh, you can actually do it on your handphone as well. You can download the app. It sort of work, but you can't see everybody. I think my friend says she can only see, is it 4 person on one screen? But you do get to just say hi to people, and yeah, you get to see what they're doing. And some of them even, when we're doing the Zoom sketch, some of them even played music. So I had like one sketcher friend who played music from her laptop, and then yeah, and we just request like, oh, can you please play bossa nova, or can you please play jazz, and she just put it up for us, which is quite funny. Oh, oh yeah, 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 a lot of things that you need to actually prepare for teaching people on Zoom. I can figure out, like, I understand. Like, a lot of the people doing workshops, they have actually moved to doing Zoom lessons, which I think, I don't know how you can do a lesson on Zoom, because you can't really sit, like, you can't really watch what the person is doing. You can't really, like, correct the person, while they are doing it. Catch them, and then maybe you can, like, look at them. If you're in a class, right, you can see this guy seem to be struggling, maybe, just go in and just watch whether you can help the person. But then on Zoom, you can't. So I don't know. I think it's kind of difficult for people to teach on Zoom. Like even some people, teachers, people who are really like teachers, right? They say that yeah, I don't think as a student you can learn much, when we are doing online teaching. But there's nothing we can do about it. Which is why I think our schools, we went back to classes like pretty much the first thing we went out of the we call it circuit breaker mode, our lockdown. Yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, yeah. It is. It is. Oh, okay. Yeah, but I mean, I would think if you are doing like calligraphy, it'll be good to have someone just hold your hand. Like, okay, maybe you need to have this up a little bit more. You have to change your grip. That kind of thing. That I thought that would be more. But I mean, we are all trying to manage lah. But then I would think if I'm taking a class, that is very important to have the teacher do it and like tell me that I'm wrong and then correcting me when I'm as I'm doing it. That is quite difficult to do if you're doing on the Zoom. Yeah, maybe things like workshops can still be done. So recently I attended one Zoom. Oh no, it's not Zoom, it's one of the webinars. Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. One of the webinars that I attended, because a lot of the seminars are now online, I fell asleep during the seminar. I mean, there were people talking and everything. They were showing stuff on the screen, but I don't know. It's different, you know. It didn't help that it was like at 10 p.m. at night, and I was so tired. I mean, it's good that we are able to then access all these channels, like webinars. But if I fall asleep, that's not useful, right? You know what I mean? Yeah. I think I'll just gonna just have fun just drawing because I really like drawing. I really like just drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing and drawing. I'm not even like thinking too much. I'm just drawing. Yeah. Shouju shop. Ah, okay. So when I was there, I bought the rice wine. It's called Mangoli, I think, to drink. It's this opaque looking wine made from rice. I see. Okay, okay. I mean, anyway, if they don't do it right, he could just tell them like, "Oh, I think the stroke is not so good. Maybe you need to improve." Yeah, I get what you mean. I mean, I guess that's the best way. When you're at this situation, of course, the having drawing things on point in person will be the best. That's the best way. But then, given a situation like this, yeah, well, we have to make do with what we have. That's what I was saying. Mangoli, yeah, it's a rice wine, and then it's sweet and quite nice. Okay, I think the Koreans drink a lot of rice wine. No, not rice wine, rice spirit. I don't call it alcohol. When they have barbecues and barbecue food. Yeah. I had once, so when we were there, we were having like almost every day steamboat, like hot pots. It's just like a pot of soup with rice, and it was okay, for a few days. But if you have it like for another how many, for a whole week, it's kind of uh, just sad. But it's really nice to have hot stuff um, when it's cold, because when we were there it was their spring, I think, and it was pretty cold. At least for me it was cold. So this is the guy, this is the husband of this lady. I forgot their name. I think she's called Janice or something, or Jessica. I'm not very sure. Yeah. So I was like walking behind them, and I thought, I saw this pretty nice, the atmospheric effect at the end, the corner. I mean, at the end, the vanishing point. So I just took this picture. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I also like sake. Yeah, but I don't drink alcohol so well because I don't know. I think I'm the kind, like they are saying, if you, how do you, some people are better drinkers than others. That's because of the kind of enzyme your body has. So I don't think I have enough of that enzyme to break down the alcohol, which is why when I drink, I become a red lobster, which was pretty, it's really embarrassing. So I will never drink, or I try not to drink so much. I'll just tell people like, nah, it's okay, I'm not gonna drink, because it's so embarrassing to drink, and then you turn all red, and people will be like, oh, you're drunk. So I don't drink. It's so embarrassing. Good in a way, I don't spend money. So like people spend money on buying wines and stuff. I don't. I never spend money on wine because I don't drink. So that's one good thing. Yeah. But I mean, bad thing is that people can always make you drive because yeah, she didn't drink, so oh, so bad. I didn't know sake has the smell of dirty socks. It does? I thought it was okay. Like I sometimes add sake to my miso soup. I like to make miso soup for lunch. So I'll add like 2 tablespoonful into my miso soup. And I thought it's really good. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know that it actually it smells like dirty socks. I like ice wine. Yeah, ice wine is really nice. But it's so sweet. Tastes like some juice. And of course it's okay, I tell you, I don't understand red wine. I don't. It's so bitter, it's sour. Maybe you like it. Yes. Oh, do you know? I recently spent a lot of money on Jackson's art. Buying supplies from Jackson's art. I show you. Okay, I bought. I'm not sure if I've shown anyone. Let me bring my stuff. So excited. Where is it? Where is it? Okay, so Jackson's art was having a 20, no, it's still having 20% off, okay, on all their paints, watercolor paint. And then I bought this. Okay, this is not on sale. Yeah, but this is something that I've been wanting to buy from them, which is the original color chart. Oh, I see. Look. So I think we can only find shminky. Okay, we only find shminky watercolor in 2 places in Singapore. So I when I went down to one of the shops, I saw that they had this. So I was asking them if they could sell it to me, and they say no because they only had like 1 or 2 pieces. So I saw this on Jackson's art, and I like, okay, I have to have this. This is all the color charts, the color dots. So but they're so stingy with the colors. I think I can only try it once. I might have to just draw a square and then just paint within the square and things like that. But this is so nice. So this is something that I was been looking forward to getting. And then look. Okay, I only have like 4 colors, but Sminky has came out with a color, we call it the special edition. I'm not sure if you can see here. Let me just go to OBS. Okay, so this is a special edition, granulating colors. Okay. So they came out with a series of 15 colors. And then I got it's actually three separate series, three separate types. So they have the Galaxy, Galaxy series. I don't know what's the difference, okay? But they just gave it different names. So they have the Galaxy series, and then they have the Deep Sea series, and they have the Glacier series. I only managed to get these four colors. I ordered them on the 23rd of July, and I got them on the 30th of July, and they shipped from Sweden. And the shipping was free. And it was on 20% off. So, you know, this is the best. They are still expensive though. Sminkies are so expensive. Ah, yeah, no. That was that's what's left. When I want to buy, that's what's left. But I bought another. This is four, right? Let me see. I bought another several. I think I bought another 12. Oh, no, 12. 10. I got another 10 colors, and I'm waiting for them to come. I also bought brushes for my sister because it's her birthday and she paints. She paints acrylic, so she wanted some brushes from Jackson. So I got it for her. I think it's gonna be her birthday present. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So okay. Spending money on art supply makes me so happy, and seeing it arrive and I like pay zero shipping. It's best. Let's go back to drawing. Sorry, distracted. So are you able to get it in do they have it in the States? I'm not sure whether they have it there though. You can try shipping. Maybe you can try buying from Jackson's, because when I bought it, it was pretty easy and they were quite fast, and I think it was quite cheap because of the 20% that they have right now. It's really good deal, I think, if you really want to buy the colors. But I think they are not how do I say it? These colors are actually mixtures, so they are made from a combination of several granulating colors. So if you are not, I think it's really good for those people doing watercolor for fun. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Actually, when I bought it, they said that it's by international mail, but it will take 10 to 21. No, 10, was it 7 to 11 days or something? And if I go by DHL, it'll be like 3 to 5 days. Oh, serious? Do you Is it so bad? Like postage? Sometimes, like I actually post this on YouTube in one of my videos, and someone said that it's very expensive to get stuff sent to Europe because of the VAT. Because they had the tax, right? And I was like wondering to myself, wow, how fortunate I am to be in this small country. Like Singapore is so small, but we get things so quickly. Like I could get things shipped over in the super short time. I couldn't imagine, and I think shipping is not that expensive, and I wouldn't have problems with like stuff missing or things not delivered because we are so small. So it's almost impossible to like not get your stuff. Of course, sometimes it happens, but that's very rare. So I mean, yeah, I only understand it from people who comment that it's tough where they are to get things shipped to them. So oh. Yeah, mine's too. I see so many things I want to buy, but I can't afford everything. Like, I even thought about buying a glass muller, Muller, the one they use to mix paint. But it's so heavy to ship that I thought, nah, maybe I shouldn't. It would cost me a bomb. Ah. Yeah, but I mean, I think I must say I'm pretty fortunate that I won't have such an issue with postage. Yeah, I shouldn't complain so much. I love my small country. It's so small that my mails don't get messed up. My mails don't get missed out. I don't know. It can be good, it can be bad, like when you don't get these things, you don't spend too much money on extra stuff that you don't need. And for us, because we get things so quickly, we could just order stuff and things would just come, that you kind of like, you don't really what do I say, treasure the things that you have. So it is a good and a bad thing, I would say. Good for people who likes to buy stuff, who gets their happiness from receiving their purchase and spending money. But do you really need those things? Yeah, we're not so sure, right? uh, oh, I see. Yeah, but actually it's true. Like I saw on a lot of online shops, or like yeah, that they always have a disclaimer that, oh no, it's COVID time, so I can't promise that you're gonna get your stuff. I actually got the same message from Jackson's when I bought the stuff, but they still were really quite prompt, and things arrive. Or maybe I was just like lucky, I think, maybe. But I think we shouldn't expect things to be fast right now, given that we have to social distance, and maybe sometimes they're not even full strength. I mean, the people working at the postal services, maybe they can't even, not everybody could go to work because of either they're affected, or because they are supposed to be spent, like to be staggered working time, and yeah, things like that. So yeah, it's not realistic to expect this kind of same standard. Yeah, so I'm moving on to doing this important, the wires. No, yeah. Oh, why do you have to keep things under $100? Is it because of the postage? I think for me, I tend to have to make things more like I tend to have to buy more stuff, so that people can ship over, because they usually have like a shipping minimum. Like you have to hit like $80 to get free shipping, or you have to hit like $100. Yeah, the more you buy, the more the more you buy, the cheaper it is, something like that. Ah. Oh, ooh, wow. You mean in Jackson's Art, or Amazon? I saw Shinhan Pass watercolor just I think this morning, when I was looking at the newsletter from my local art shop, place. It seems very interesting. Like it can be transparent yet opaque at the same time. Oh, okay. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, the $100. But then they don't. For us, we have to try to mix it, move it up to above a certain numbers. Because if you don't hit that amount, you could pay like so much more for delivery. Sometimes delivery can be like a tenth of that price. No, no, like 20%. Jackson's really out of stock. I didn't know about the Shinhan Pass watercolor until today. I was like, oh, it's pretty interesting. Maybe I'll take a look at it. Yeah. Are you going to buy? Oh, I'll stop. But then I think they restock pretty quickly. So for me, when I bought the Shrinky colors, um, I bought these four colors, right? I think the next in the after the 3 days after I bought this one, I went back to look at the shop, and they already have the stocks for the others. So I think maybe, I see. Yeah, yeah. Actually, have you tried? There's this gouache from China. It's called Himi, Himi. It's a jelly form. It's in a jelly. It's in a tub. It's a cute little cube. that people can peel off, and it resembles jelly, and it's the consistency is a bit like thick acrylic kind of feel. I'm quite interested to try that kind out. Yeah, I guess it's the same. Like if you're buying gouache paint, it's in a tube form, but that is in a tub form. So it's just the different presentation. But then it looks pretty cute. Like when you open up, right, you have little those squares, and they look like ice cubes. And yeah, I don't know. Okay, maybe you could. Uh, yeah, right. I think they're cheaper than the really expensive gouache. Yeah. Actually, they're not. Yeah, I've seen people sell on Taobao. The China website. They sell like 36 colors or like 48 colors, and it's like $50. Is it, or is it less? Maybe less than 50 Singapore dollars. I think it's probably maybe 30-ish dollars in USD, I think. I feel like getting it too. But then I have so much paint, and I recently ordered so many tubes of watercolor paint, so I think I should stop. Enough. Stop. I have to finish up. Oh, would you like to get like do you like to get dot cuts of these colors? Anybody who's watching my stream right now, if you love to get a dot cut, right, I can post it to you. Okay, just post it in the comments that you would like to get the dot cuts. I'll send it to you. Okay, shout out giveaway. So Nancy, if you want to, just let me know. Okay, I can send it to you. I'm waiting for the rest of the colors to come, but I can't help with the jelly gouache because I can't. I shall not buy new things anymore. But you just let me know if you ordered them, and if they are nice to have, nice to paint with. Because I am also looking at gouache, because I realized I've been using a lot of white paints. The white, the pen. I've been using a lot of that to sort of cover up those white parts of my drawing. So I think I will benefit from getting some opaque things, paints. Do let me know if you buy, and whether you like the paint that you like. Okay. Yeah, but I'm most likely gonna get it from this place called, is it Himi? I'm not sure. I think, yeah, most probably. Dot cut. There. It's this kind. So I can send you a dot cut with all the 15 colors. No, I think I only got 13 colors. I can send it to you if you want. Okay, if you want. And then you can try this on your own, at home. I heard from a friend. She uses gouache, and she said M. Graham's gouache is superb. It's like the best. She told, I think she has used Schminky before, and other brands as well. But I think recently I met her, and she was telling someone that that's her recommended. M. Graham is her recommended brand. She said the color so saturated, and yeah, she loved it. I always get some problems with the perspective sometimes, especially this part. I think it should have been smaller, but no matter. Trying my best to get this. So maybe all I'll do is I'll just put in some of the thicker, I mean like the maybe a more opaque paint, and then get these things settled, get it more, so this part I can cover it up a little bit. So that's the beauty of doing this as you like. So do you know why I'm using this piece for wire? I think you know, right? Why I'm using this piece for the prompt wire. Look at all the electrical wires. Ah, I see. Nancy, do let me know if you okay, I'll get in touch with you later on your address and can send this to you, okay? Yeah. I use to cover up my watercolor mistakes, I use acrylic because I just have it. Yeah, but then I think it's interesting to try out maybe the opaque whites and the opaque yellows, like the light colors and things like that, so that things can look more, especially the flowers. And I realize that they are actually quite versatile. We can use them for many different applications, not just to cover up the mistakes, but also to, let's say, highlight certain portions. Let's say you're just painting grass, like a field, and you have fields of flowers. You can just dot the flowers with that those opaque pigments, or gouache, or acrylic, or things like that. Make things so much easier. I am like so lazy when it comes to, just they call it like preserving the white space, but I sometimes am too lazy to preserve white space. Of course, that's like the most orthodox way of doing things, right? To preserve the space. So this is a motorcycle guy that I'm doing. So there are these cars here, and then there's people walking. I think on the other side. Yeah, pretty. Let me think about how to draw this part, because otherwise it would look too too casual. Like I'm not actually following it, which is not so nice. Doesn't cover anything or is useful in creating no scenes. Right, yes, that's cool. I learned to use different shades. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah. But we always thought like to not use white color when we paint watercolor in watercolor, right? I don't know. I guess it's fine. Like sometimes I get asked this question, like by people, like, should I use white paint? I guess it depends. If you really need it, why not? Why not? There's no right or wrong to paint, I guess. But I've read somewhere that it's actually different. Like using gouache is different. It can be quite different for people who are, let's say, painting with watercolor. I don't know. I'll see. I haven't really used gouache before. I do have like a little small set of acrylic colors, and I hope it's the same, similar. I think I hope it's similar. But the jelly gouache could be slightly different. Very interesting. This is something that I really want to try out. Yeah. So I'm still struggling with the signboards. So sometimes, when you try to include too much details, you can get a little bit carried away. Like now. Oh, Smith's Chicken. Okay. So there's a chicken. This is a shop that sells fried chicken. Have you tried Korean fried chicken? Quite like the chicken, crispy, and but I always get a sore throat after eating, after eating them, because I think they double fry, like they fry it once and then they fry it again. Not very healthy stuff, but very tasty though. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I wonder too. Like, why do they include white and black? Like, why do they include black? I don't really use black, watercolor black, so much. You can get like, actually, wait. I think black is more useful than white, because you can sometimes you do need to do some shadow. I think it's just for flexibility. Like maybe some people, just once, like if you are just starting out, and you have moved from, let's say, another medium where it's more popular to use or when it's more, how do I say that? When it's okay to use this kind of pigment, you will be wondering where it is, right? They will say, hey, like I have this paint, white paint. Where's the white paint? Like for example, if you're doing oil, then they'll be wondering where is that. So they probably need to make something equivalent for people who just moved on to that from another medium. I guess that's my guess why it's there. So this is another guy. Yeah. Okay, my perspective is crazy. Okay, it's so crazy now. It's not easy. Okay, what am I doing? Okay, this one. Yeah, it's gonna be like that. Okay. Sometimes I spend too much time on details. And yeah, like now. I see. Okay. You use so many kind of medium. Which is your favorite medium? Is it gouache? Yeah, haven't asked you this question before. Oh no, is it acrylic? Which color? Which medium do you like? Actually, I started off. Watercolor is my first medium, like proper medium. I used to paint with postal color, but that was like when I was really young. That was because I was in school. I would think the postal color is like gouache, right? Because it comes in a little tube and everything. Yeah. What's your favorite? Oh, there's a dog shop here. I think it's a pet shop. Oh, so cute. Okay. So that's a pet shop over here. Okay. I think I used to use what's the other one? Color pencils. Oh, took that long for that to come out from my mouth. Yeah, I used to do color pencils. While she started you on oil, I heard that it's really difficult to start from oil because of things that you need to have. Like for example, you need to use those fumes, like the solvents, the turpentine and everything. Oh, casein. Casein, I heard it's like milk base, right? I cannot imagine. Can you actually make cheese from it? Maybe you can make, like if it gets fermented. I wonder how it happens. And would your pea smell like milk? Yeah, but I mean when I use color pencils, I mean I used to like it because that was like the first medium that I started off. I was young because my mom bought me color pencils, and I did try it, and then I give up because it's just so slow. I mean I understand it's nice, the colors. If you really if you are skilled, if you know how to blend, you can make very very beautiful painting. I mean drawings, but it's just too slow for me. I mean I'm so impatient. So I haven't been. I still have that time I bought some of that, the color pencils, but then I just left it there. Now it's still sitting somewhere, waiting for me to use. Is your favorite? Ah, tempura. Egg tempura. Would it go bad for the egg tempura? Wow. I think you can teach art. You do oil, acrylic, watercolor, casein. going to do, right? Okay, that's the only one you haven't done. Egg tempera. Wow. I only done watercolor. Maybe I don't know if they sell it. Oh, right, you use egg yolks, right? But can you buy it ready made, or do you have to buy the pigment and you got to like make it yourself? Because I'm interested in actually making my own watercolor. But I can't find a Miller. Muller, the Drass Muller thing. I can't buy it. I can't find it. Oh, I wanted to. It was on sale, but I didn't manage to buy it, and it's out of stock. So I can't. I don't think they will bring in anymore. It's one of the resin shops in Singapore, and if you buy it from overseas, I think it's going to be like really really expensive, because of the shipping. Can you imagine, shipping in, something like something heavy like that? It's gonna cost a lot. So I do not think I would ever be able to get one. How do you mix it yourself? Oh, I see. No, abstract is so cool. Like I cannot do abstract. I think I fail at doing abstract art. It's too abstract for me. I'm more like the see what I paint or see what I write, the draw kind. If I can't see it, I can't do it. So I always call myself, I'm a photocopier. I photocopy, but my color is a bit strange. Like maybe my toner is a different brand from the actual toner. So my painting looks a bit different because of the color. So I'm not really a realist. Yeah, I'm like a half realist because my colors are all wrong. I do not like to follow. I have a different way of seeing colors, so it's weird. It's different. Yeah, but I think people who can do abstract art, I really admire them. Like people like you guys. I can never do abstract art. Or if you tell me to draw something from memory or from imagination, I can never do that. I can't. No, I'm not trained. No. So you have to make it with egg yolk yourself. Wow. I don't think I can stand the smell. I don't know. Can you? The only thing I can think of with egg yolks is making cakes and cookies and stuff like that. Ah, yeah, he is. Oh, he's a different league, okay? Picasso? Oh, right. Yeah, but abstract is, I think people always start off drawing correctly, right? And then they started to explore, and then they get their own life experience. They get to see new things, and then they start to synthesize, and then you come up with an abstract art. So to me, abstract art is like really like a much higher level than, let's say, like me sketching from real life. That is okay, yeah. So I always think that if you are good at drawing, that's like the start. But then if you want to be an artist, you have to synthesize that, and then you have to find a way to make it yours. And then the art form is irrelevant lah. But then I've always find it difficult to do abstract art because I can't. I'm not like, I just can't. I'm not so I think people who are like artists, they always have this thing to say. They have something to tell the society that I cannot. I don't have anything to say to the society. For me, I like art because I like to draw, I like to paint, but I don't have anything that I want to say, that I want to portray through my art. I don't know. Does it make me a weird artist or what? Yeah, right. I cannot. And it'll be very dangerous to have the egg tempera in your kitchen because it smells like cake mixture, and then you may just dump it and bake it. I wonder what will happen if you do that. Cannot imagine that happening. But it's interesting. I think I've seen it a long time ago when I was young. I used to borrow these books like drawing, painting books from library, and then I think there were these introduction to painting, and they're saying, there's things like watercolor, there's things like acrylic, there's things like tempera, and then I was like, wow, you use eggs in those? I'm not gonna use eggs. Eggs are for eating, it's not for painting. Yeah, so very interesting. But I think it's something like old masters used to use those, right? Like a long time ago. It's like a very old technique, right? What do you mean? You mean someone actually baked? Oh, that's so funny. And then what do you do with the paint? Can you keep it or you have to throw it away? Like if you are like done, then don't you have to then mix a new batch? Then wouldn't your color be inconsistent or you have to follow a certain formula? I don't know. Very interesting, huh? Like having to mix your own pigment, your own paint, um, the day when you need it. That's interesting. I cannot imagine. Ah, okay. I see. I see. But Rembrandt also does oil, right? Because I do not think you can. Can it last? Can that tempera last so long? Like, would it decompose? I don't know. I'm just throwing ideas, throwing questions out of my head. Like watercolor. I think it's not as lasting. Like it's not so permanent. It's not as permanent as oil, because your the surface is paper, right? And paper is like you can get moldy and things can eat through it. Whereas if you are using oil, it would be on some kind of board, canvas, and canvas is like, yeah, forever. So I'm just wondering how it would be like for, like, say things like casein and things like tempera. Ah, oh, that's oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, I just wondering how that would work. I think a lot of people are like against mixing your own. I won't say against, but the thing that they have against mixing your own colors is that you can't control the consistency. And if let's say you do a mixture of colors, even for like watercolor, and you really like that color, but then you didn't mix enough, and you have to mix more, you may not end up with the right consistency, or the right tone, the right color, if you don't have enough. So that's I think some people cite it as a problem of using your own mixture, because you can't make it consistent. And I think I think it's a valid reason, very a valid thing to it's a valid reason to ask. It's a very question to ask, especially I want to make my own watercolor. And then sometimes I had people ask me, oh, then how are you going to make sure that your batch is consistent? How can you sell, or how can you make a watercolor if you are not consistent? How are you going to make sure what's your formula and things like that? I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I'm not sure. I don't know. I just want to try. So yeah, I guess these are things that we need to know. Huh? Yeah, a lot of research to do. Interesting though. I think that keeps us always on the toes, and always trying to improve ourselves through new media, learning new things. There's always new techniques, new tools, and I think there are even like water soluble oil, right? Water soluble oil. Uh, Rabbit hide glue, but you have to kill the rabbit to get the glue. Oh, okay. I think I was in Japan. I was in Tokyo once. That time I think I have one of the videos online. I went to Pigment, the shop that sells all the different pigments. Miwa. Okay, okay, okay. Interesting to see her. Okay, maybe yeah, you've introduced a lot of interesting people. Maybe I just go and look at them and see how they actually put pigment into paper or into some kind of surface. Very interesting. I think it's actually bigger. Art is bigger than what we see, like, you know, your paint and your making things look beautiful. It's also about the technique, how to make pigments stay on the thing that you have. I see. Yeah, it's okay. I'll just go and look her up. I'm sure she will be there. Anyway, I was in pigment, that shop that sells pigment in Tokyo, and I saw that they sell a lot of animal glue. And I was wondering, what is an animal glue? Okay, maybe it's some kind of the collagen proteinaceous stuff that's in the skin. Okay, yeah. I think even in watercolor, you also use some kind of animal product like oxcal and things like that. Oh wait, I think I've seen. Have I seen it? Okay, I'll go and check it out. Miwa, right? Okay. Okay. Gold leaf is nice. I think I've seen her video. I think. Yeah. 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 And how did she get the what how did she get the gold foil onto the surface? That's interesting. Interesting to know. Blue, probably, huh? So these people are so interesting, you know, the stuff that they do. And we are just talking about watercolor paint, and I mean nothing wrong about it. I think also recently one of my friends who is in the Singapore Urban Sketchers community, she actually had a friend who is making watercolor from plant materials, and I thought it's something that I want to try. Ah, ooh, okay. That sounds interesting. Yeah, did she paint something from Miyazaki? Is it Ghibli? The Ghibli studios? I thought I saw something pretty similar. But as I was saying, I have a friend who has who knows someone who's making watercolor from plant-based material, which I think is pretty interesting. She actually asked if anyone, like any of us, would like to try it out. So I already said, yeah, me, I want to try. You know, I'm always like game for new materials and stuff. And maybe I can do a review or something. I don't know if the person is selling it though. But I saw on Jackson's that they actually have people who sell watercolors. They are made from plant material, and it's pretty cool. Like I've seen the video and how they actually extract the material, the dye or pigment from the plant, and make it into paint. But I would say the paint is a little bit more earthy. The color's not so vibrant. I mean, I can totally understand because it's not organic. I mean, inorganic pigment. Because inorganic pigment tends to be more, the color it tends to be more intense. So that's the thing about these kind of plant-based, organic-based kind of work. I mean, material. Yeah. Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm sure they did that. And I realized that one of those I think they call it carmine, Carmine. It's actually from a beetle. Ew. Like they had to kill the beetle to get like the deep red color. I think they even use it for cosmetic purposes. I mean, I can't be sure, but I didn't really read up on it. I just saw it somewhere and I thought that's interesting. Ah, okay, watercolor inks. Yeah, I haven't used it before, but then it's something that I think we can. I'm not sure whether they give granulation. Do they? Ah. Yeah, like you know the burnt siennas, last night I was just looking at all the pigments, and there are certain pigments that actually they actually have the same pigment information, but that yet they look different colors. like I think yellow ochre and you know the burnt sienna colors and things like that. So interesting, right? All these pigment things that we do not know about. I wonder how that works. And whether do they teach you in school? Like if you're in art school, do they actually teach all these things? Which one? The inks? Yeah. Okay, I think inks. Sminky. I think almost every watercolor maker will have some form of that. Oh, I'm so screwing this up. Uh, sometimes, you know, uh, sometimes, you know, you want to draw, but some things you don't want to draw. Like, I don't want to draw this, but I have to draw it. Oh, okay, sort of done. It's so messy. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. But I think it's gonna be covered up anyway. I will have to cover it up with another color. Remember I had my the China brand watercolor. I will do a review soon with this watercolor. I was just looking at the pigment information yesterday, and I was a bit not so happy that even though they have pigment information for some of the pigments that they use in the watercolor, but they actually didn't list out the full in pigment. So for certain pigments, they actually just said plant derived pigment. I'm like, what plant derived pigment are you talking about? You know, so I don't know. It's gonna. I used to, when I first tried it, I really quite liked the colors because I thought some of these colors are really quite interesting. But then when I look at the actual product itself, you know, how they actually, market it and what sort of information they provide, I'm quite surprised, or I'm actually a little bit disappointed that they skimmed on all these things. They don't even tell us what pigments they use, because how would we know whether it's like oh yeah, Dr. Phil Martin. Oh, it has a scent. I think I have the Indian ink, the white Indian ink. Yeah, I heard that but isn't it more expensive? I have not used it though. Yeah, because I don't know. For me, because I go out for sketching, and to bring out liquid watercolor, maybe quite challenging to bring out bottles, and I don't think I would want to get all these like I do not want to aliquot them out into small bottles to bring out, because yeah, just because there'll be enough things to bring out already. Like, I don't want to bring more things out. It would be be carrying too much stuff. And just bring it out, like for urban sketching, maybe just a small palette would do. You don't have to bring out so many things. But then if you're in your studio, there's so much things you can do lah, right? Like, you can explore using oil, doing the egg tempera, and also casing and things like that, and also the jelly. But in fact, the jelly gouache, the cover, the actual product from the China website comes with a nice carrying case, so you can bring it out if you want to. Oh yeah, I know. As I was saying, it comes with a nice case, so it's supposed to allow you to bring. So it's like a box, right, with the colors. So there's this cloth holder that you can actually bundle it up. You can bring it out with you. But I think it's really quite a hassle lah. Can you imagine like having to go out and carry this thing? Like, it's just carrying like a tray of cupcakes. I feel. I think it's something that you want to just keep having it at just don't bring it out, right? Just bring out a watercolor. Why do you need to bring out the whole set? Such a lot of things that you need to bring. So I'm trying to give some order to my messy floor ground thing. This is the kind of thing that you don't want too much detail yet. My itchy finger, I've already started Yeah, so I'm just gonna like just scribble it, like scramble, so that it feels like it's like, yeah. Oh, okay. Then there's a sign here that says the direction of the. Oh, okay. Yeah, something like this. Oh, so cute. Just saying that there's no right turn. And it's just like a cross to the arrow. It's so interesting. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm think I'm actually having more. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it'll be fun to have fun with do it. Oh, thanks. I think it's just a little. I spend too much time just drawing all these details. I'm not even very sure whether I want to just continue screeching and scratching, um, the rest of this whole piece, because it doesn't maybe really value add so much. But I think I would probably just do a few more of these wires to just, because really this place strikes me as as one that has many wires hanging, and just adds on to the beauty of it. And maybe just 2 or 3 over here. I'm not very sure whether I want to continue just drawing this part. I'm still thinking I might, but I've sort of ruined this part. It's hopefully when I paint it, it wouldn't look as crazy. I don't know. Should I? Yeah, maybe not everything. Like maybe just a few. I don't know. Does it work that way? Does it look strange to actually do that? I'm not sure. It's kind of strange to just do it like halfway, right? Some you have it and some you don't. It's kind of strange. I think this is just what's this? Okay. I mean, I like to draw, but then I don't know if I want to just draw the whole thing. But I think I guess I have no choice now. Since I already started it, I just have to do it. The problem is this is sometimes like there's some kind of order that's required, but it's so disorderly now. Never mind, no matter, I will just do it. Maybe not like the full thing, like maybe something like in this form. Yeah, actually I'm like super thirsty. I should go and get a drink. Yeah, just maybe oh, it is, it's kind of busy right now, huh? Let me see. Maybe I'll just make it lighter. I'll lighten it. Like I try not to. What I'll do is I will try not. I'll make it like I'll use very light lines. Now I will not. Yeah. Anyway, I think I'll just use a red. I think a red color later on to just, or maybe just a. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what color I'll use. maybe later on with that with the granulating colors, it doesn't really make a difference anymore. I don't know, right? I can always top this up anyway. Like I can always wash and then I ink it again. But so far, I think this is what it would. This is what I have for now. And I will be resuming to paint this in soon, quite soon. So after this, I will just go get a drink, and then after the drink, I'll come back and I'll paint it. But it should be quite fast lah. I mean, I don't think it will take too long. Yeah. Okay, I'll have to erase this. I hope. Oh wait, I forgot something. Okay, I forgot about the yellow lines. So these are the yellow. Yeah. Okay, let's not forget about the yellow lines. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to just go get a drink and then I'll come back again. It will be I'll be right back for a while. Okay, maybe less than few minutes. I'll just signal. If you hear me, you'll hear me. All right. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry, took me a while to come back. So I have taken things that I need to bring. Water, my paintbrushes, and I already erased it. This part, it should be a super fast piece lah. Okay, generally because all the work's already done. Like everything, all the lines and everything's done. So, okay, right. So for now, just to show you guys, show you what I have. This is the other Shinhan palette. Shinhan Sminky. Okay, so I don't know if you can see Shinhan Sminky colors. So it's my Chinese paint, right? The paint that I just complained about not having enough information. And this is the paint that these are the all the my usual sketching paint. I mean palette. So I'm just thinking how I am going to approach this. I also have my new Sminky. How am I gonna do this? I think I'll try to use the new paint. So I will use my deep sea blue, okay, for the top part over here. And then I'll use the Naples yellow. I'm running out of my Naples yellow. Naples yellow in this part, maybe nearer to here. And then I'll follow up. Let me think, or should I use something else? Or maybe I should use the Chinese paint. This color looks really nice. This one here looks pretty good. What's this? Green purple looks pretty good. Maybe I'll use green purple and the Sminky. And the Naples yellow. Okay. And the rest I'll just do it as I see. You know, I'll just paint as I see. Huh? Oh yeah, that's the one. Lutia, right? Lutia natural watercolors. That was the one I saw on Jackson. I thought she's pretty cool. You know, the way that she actually use paints from plants. That's pretty cool. So this is the color called green purple. So the color is like that. So nice, right? Pretty cool, right? So I'm gonna use this green purple, this part over here. Maybe I'll just do like a wash down. Okay, that's what I'll be doing. Where's my spray bottle? Missing out. Okay, I missed out my spray bottle. So just give me a moment while I go get my spray bottle. Things that be right back. Never mind, I'll just go. I can't live without this. This one. Okay. Spray a paint. Spray your piece. This is what I like to do. Okay, right. So let's start again. Take my change to another brush. I'm holding this down because for some reason this paper will warp a little. Okay, it wouldn't warp, but it will warp a little bit. So we have to be careful. I think I'll not use the Naples yellow. I'll use this Brilliant. Okay. Yeah. Maybe a bit of Naples yellow. So this will be just a very simple, I won't spend too much time painting it. It will just be a simple line, as I said, line and wash with just a few colors. So I'll be mixing the green purple, maybe with some of the Naples yellow. It's kind of getting muddier and muddier. Can't really see it. So now I tend not to use a lot of colors. I prefer to just use a few. Maybe I'll use all the pastel colors. Okay, so this is a coral red. Coral orange. Yeah, buckle, you're right. Yes, buckle. But it's fine, you know. I mean, this one buckles a little when you're painting it, but then it's actually quite okay once it's dry. It dries fine. So this is the coral red. This is from Kusakabe. This color is from Kusakabe. Okay. Just a few accents. I think I do need to maybe just put on a few more, get the colors down over here as well. So that's the sky with the green purple. For this part, I think I'll use another of those colors. This is called red green. Okay, so just now was green purple, now it's red green. So red green is pretty cool. The color is like a do you have Caput Mortem? It's that kind of color. I'm not sure whether now I'm adding too many colors to the mix. Maybe I'll put a little bit of coral red as well. Okay, the problem with these colors is that they are mixtures, so the colors can be quite dirty. Yeah, like if you mix them too much. But I'll just be dropping the colors in. I don't know how it will look in the end. Hope it's okay. You know, I wouldn't ruin it too much. So then some of this red as well, the coral red. Just try not to mix it too much. I don't know if it's a little bit too messy right now. Then let's try to mix a color. Okay, I'll try to use the same purple that I have, the purple green, and I will just add a bit of these two. I'll try to mix these two colors. I wonder whether it will look strange to have these two colors together. So that's how it looks. Yeah, it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, it doesn't matter that it's sparkled. You see, it's very strange. The green just came up after I dragged the paint down. It's pretty cool. Huh? It's actually a mixture of like two colors. And then maybe what I'll need to do is to put a darker color. So I think I'll use a burnt, I don't know, I'm just mixing all the colors as I go. Now it's a bit strange. This piece is so strange. Too much colors going on. Okay, no matter. Let me just put in the rest of the other colors. Let's see. So some of these billboards over here. So I just need to just make sure that the other colors are right. Okay. I won't say this is like my favorite piece lah, okay. But yeah. Street scenes can be a little bit difficult to do sometimes. Especially when, yeah, when you not so, you didn't have a good start to a good day. Okay, so I'm just thinking, oh, what should I use? I think I'll just use back this coral red here. I'm not even sure whether it's coral pink or coral red, but yeah. If you know Chopper from what do you call that? That anime, the One Piece. He has a pink hat. These colors are a bit strange to use. China colors. It's not very mixable. And it gives you a very strange effect. I don't know how to describe it, but hopefully you'll see how it turns out later on. I'll see how it turns out later on. Ah, singer, really? Miwa Hiduki, okay, all right, I'll write that down. Thanks. Miwa he. Okay, can. Sure, I'll go and see how she does her stuff. It'd be interesting. So I think this is just the base layer. What I'll do later on is to just top it up later with the other colors, because it's a very busy scene. There are a lot of things to see, a lot of things to paint, and I'm not sure if I have the time right now to just go through it properly. I may need to just wait a while. I mean, I think I need to just sit, look at it again, so that I can fully digest this scene. Yeah, sometimes, you know, for complex scenes like this, it doesn't help to sit down to like to actually do it at one go. Sometimes you have to actually look at it and come back again. You may have a different, you may realize something different, you know. So yeah, I think I haven't put in enough of the details yet, and that would have to be done slowly. I may have to use a smaller brush. Okay, so I think I will be stopping soon. Yeah, Thanks, Nancy. I will go and find out. I go and look at her YouTube channel. Thanks for suggesting. This is not fully done yet, so I gonna wait for a while. I'm gonna like move over it and see what I can do, because at this point in time, I don't really have any. I can't think of a way to make it look more. This is this is a little bit too pastely lah. So I do need to work on getting it to this level, but currently I can't do it because I'm actually going for lunch soon. So what I'll do is I will get this, post it as the channel, I mean as the video, first page, video page, a video, what do you call it, thumbnail, to see, so that you see how it actually looks when it's done. Okay, yeah, so okay, I'm sorry I need to go. Thank you guys for watching me and chatting with me. I'm so sorry that I have this problem with the streaming again. Hope to get this all done, get this ready for everybody next time. When you see me, everything is, once you click on, once you come in, you can see me talk, and that's it for the next 2 hours. Yeah, I'll hope to get that all fixed. Okay, so thanks, Nancy, for chatting. Yeah, I have to calm down, right? Sure. Nancy, I'll get back to you once I get all the colors. So anybody who's watching this stream, right, if you would like to have a swatch, I mean the dot cuts for these colors, the sminky colors, do let me know. And then just let me know. I will reach out to you. Maybe just give me your email. I will get your mail and I'll post it to you. Okay, and then you can try it at home. The colors. I now only have 4 colors. So once I have all the colors in, I'll let everybody know. Okay, just let me know. Okay. So have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Enjoy the rest of the afternoon and the morning. I'll see you. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you so much, Nancy.